Hello everyone. So last video I have finished all the idea of shihonage techniques, and usually according to the sequence we're supposed to move on to the ikajo, but today I feel like something else, not the basic techniques. So I would like to share you some of the ideas of tai sabaki, body movements against sword cutting, which requires in higher ranking instructor, the gradings for second dan or third dan, dori jiwaza, the jiwaza against sword attack, or either multiple attacks sometimes require sword attackers, as one of the multiple enemies, okay? And as for my personal experience, I haven't really at the Yoshinkan school learned how to do that, which means a lot of students also didn't learn how to do that, except for watching the video of other high ranking instructors and stuff. So most of the idea I just build up through my own experiences, okay? So before we move on to this actual tai sabaki, one of the most important conditions is that students also must learn at least information how to cut with a sword. I'm no professional or a specialist on that area, but I have some experience of learning this one. So just general ideas. So, come on. Usually the target will be the head of shite. So you ask uke to raise a sword and shuffle forward and strike, like so. And of course, now he stopped it, but usually up to down to here, this level. Okay. So it's also very important let your student practice more than several times about sundome, and go back and and go back. Okay. So tai sabaki, here comes tai sabaki. Okay. And idea of tai sabaki against the sword is when the enemy raises the sword. This momentum you also move in, targeting the lower part of his grip so that he cannot cut down, okay? So the idea is before he cut, you enter here with the hands. Not here, because if you do that, he's going to cut my hand right away. That's a natural instinct, okay? So from here, enter, stop, okay? From here, enter, and stop. Practice this idea. And then, eventually, move down, move out, okay? Okay? Move out. So this is going to be the basic idea about tai sabaki, and you can do this technique, okay? Same image, move out, and grip, hijaku grip. You can tai sabaki this side using this hand instead of this hand. Then tai sabaki, hijaku also. Again, this hand and move up. And okay. So there's not many techniques in this against the sword, but I think this is enough, okay? Of course, we have an inference of this one, and also you can do but this is pretty much it, Apart from that, all the movements will be tai sabaki based, So he comes, enter and move on, and enter and move on, and then you deal with other opponents in multiple attack. And one more technique would be, for example, tai sabaki, and if it comes, this you can do also, okay? So basically, against the sword, it's a combination of tai sabaki moving out of his cutting line, and then you throw other guys and you cut again, moving out, and otegaeshi. Or occasionally, and tai sabaki. Come on, things like that. In this sword cutting movement, Tai Sabaki, you don't have much techniques, but Tai Sabaki movement is most important, and you can either use this movements against in multiple attack Tasudori techniques. For Kendori, you don't have much movements, but if you add a lot of Tai Sabaki and Kotegaeshi Tai Sabaki and Kokyurage Tai Sabaki and Ryuzuki, this will be enough for Jiwaza techniques. Okay. These weapon techniques, again, most important things, you also have to learn how to attack properly attack with a weapon. That's a first condition. If your partner don't know how to use a weapon properly, then all this Tai Sabaki technique doesn't work properly as well. So make sure that before you practice actual movements in this attack, it's very important either your students will learn how to cut with a sword properly. And one way is to learn from the Kenjutsu school, or the cutting is slightly different from Kendo. Kendo is more faster in a different way. But I think in Yoshinkan we use the sword cutting based on the Shinkageri. But of course there are many different sword schools, so I would recommend you to learn from this school and bring into Aikido practice. Again, in Yoshinkan Dojo previously we didn't have much opportunity to practice this one. However, you're required to perform in a grading, so it was very difficult, and I have a lot more to learn, of course, from the weapon. And this is, I think, much I can provide you with so far. Okay, thank you very much. See you next week.